So is Starlink capable of cloud gaming? Well, at the moment it's not looking good. So let's have a look at Starlink and cloud gaming. For those of you that don't know, Starlink is a new internet service from SpaceX that uses low-level orbiting satellites to provide a stable internet connection of up to 300 megabits per second and is supposedly low enough latency to handle gaming. This certainly seems to be the case for mainstream gaming, where you have a PC game or console game. It does seem to work okay, but when it comes to cloud, there seems to be a few issues. Now, we haven't been able to get our hands directly on a Starlink system at the moment, but we teamed up with a channel called Irish Pixel, who kindly had a look as he has the Starlink system all set up. And we thought we'd start off with Google Stadia, as that is generally the most stable and the best one for higher latency connections to get a good stream. However, we soon got reports back of things just not working. So it kept saying that it needed a better connection to play, and he tried Killer Queen Black as well. And again, it kept saying connection is not stable. And finally, he also tried Arc and had the same issue. So this was the same across the board with all of the games that he tried on Google Stadia. And if you look at the ping and latency settings that he sent us here, you can see that download speed was perfectly fine. The latency did have some spikes up to 158 milliseconds, but the average was between 27 and 34 milliseconds, so that's a really good latency with 100% ping success rate. So there really was no issue here, and from the speed tests that I will show you in a second, it was getting 250 meg down and around 10 to 15 up, so they weren't bad speeds, especially on the download side. So there's no real reason that Stadia would not be able to run here. But he did also try Xbox Cloud Gaming, which we know is usually the worst as far as input latency and lag goes. And although it did run, it did not work very well, and this is what he had to say.
I tried Gears of War on that, and you'd turn and it would take ages for the screen to react, and it really struggled.
So there we have it. Starlink is not ready for cloud gaming at this time. We will continue to monitor the services on Starlink, and if it does improve, we will start covering Starlink on the channel as well, as we feel that cloud gaming on a satellite system is an extremely cool thing to do, and where you would then be able to play these games in potentially up to 4K would be very interesting. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, especially if you want to see Starlink in future. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks again to Irish Pixel. Check the link in the description below for his channel and also the latest of his videos on the Starlink coming out of beta. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.